I wanted to break down my income report for the month of April, how I managed to pull $18,000 in profit from the comfort of my home during what would call some of the worst times we've ever seen in the last 100 years. The whole US economy shutting down, and yet I still managed to pull these numbers, and I just wanted to give you guys the motivation and really show you the inner workings of my business and how the profit breaks down, where the different income streams come from. And I have two major businesses that I run that are based on a passive income model, and there's many different little income streams that flow into those two big businesses, one of which is actually Amazon FBA. That's where I'm finding products that are sourced overseas in China, and I'm sending them into the United States where I'm able to sell them for like 4 times the price. And that's what most of the products are that we get here in the United States. I have a little candle here. This says at the bottom, made in China right there. So this was sourced overseas and then sold in the United States for quite a bit more money. And that's the way commerce works in the United States, based on capitalism. And that's what I'm doing on Amazon. I'm looking for a market that has some great demand and hopefully low competition, and where every listing pretty much looks the same. I'm able to come on in and differentiate and add a better value to the products on Amazon, creating a new opportunity and offer for people to come buy my product. And that's the way it works here. So I actually wanted to share with you guys on my page, if you're not already subscribed to the Luke W channel, come and watch this video right here, because I show you exactly how I go about finding products and contacting suppliers. This video took off for me recently, and as you can see right now, I'm running the numbers with the Helium 10 Chrome extension, and this shows the exact sales that products are making on Amazon, so there's no guessing in any of this. You can see right here the sales per month of all these products and the reviews, and then you're looking at your competition to see what you can do to beat them out. And I'm actually gonna have Helium 10 linked right down below. This Chrome extension that I'm showing here is actually free for the first 50 uses, and then after that it's like 10 or 15 bucks a month. I have a 50% off discount code linked down below for Helium 10 if you want to get started with product research. But that's really what my main crux of my business is. As you can see here, my Amazon profit had totaled out to $9,616 in just the month of April alone, and that was broken down into, I had 4 products running at that time. Product number 1 only made me $60 in sales, whereas product number 2 made me $8,620 in sales, which is astounding. And you can see just on the daily here, it's making 250, 330, 500, 700, 300, 500, 700, 600. So it's day after day just reoccurring me passive income, because the work I've done up front to get the listing up and active, and I literally only have like 22 reviews on the product. All that work is now over and done with. My product is ranked and customers are buying it, and then all my inventory is sitting in Amazon's warehouses, where then they will ship it out to the customer and I won't have to do anything. So it's the coolest business model, and obviously Amazon is the #1 traction source for everybody right now when they're stuck inside. And if I just take a couple moments to come look at some articles about Amazon sales during the coronavirus, I've already heard news like they're getting more sales than they do on Cyber Monday or during the holiday season. And there's just a little article from the Wall Street Journal, as we can come down and see right before I have to subscribe to their newsletter. The Seattle-based tech giant said Thursday that revenue rose 26% from a year earlier to $75 billion in 3 months through March, by far the highest record for what is usually Amazon's slowest period of the year. The sales boom came at a cost though, and it probably goes into talking about some of their workers had to be laid off and warehouses were actually shut down for a little bit. And I noticed for literally just a couple weeks my products were being shipped out a lot slower than the normal 2-day prime shipping, but still customers were buying more than ever on Amazon. And usually my 4th product makes a whole lot more sales, but I was out of stock for the first part of the month here, and then it took me a little bit of time to get ranked back up. But when we look at Amazon profit as a total, came down to $9,600 like I said, and it's just daily passive income. And that's my #1 source of passive income that reoccurs every single day, and I wake up to hearing cha-ching noises on my phone when I get notifications every time I make a sale. So it's the coolest thing ever. And then I can go into my second business model, which is YouTube and my Amazon FBA course. Now, I'm really excited to announce for you guys, after I get into the profit I made here, which is still less than my Amazon FBA profit, and it's starting to rise more and more rapidly because people are out of their jobs and they're at home saying, what can I do in this time right now? how am I going to make money? You know, people are getting stimulus checks, but that's not going to last forever. So the course has actually been picking up a lot. And down here we can see I made $7,000 just from my course alone. And that might have been about 15 or 16 signups of my program. And what I'm really excited about is actually last night when I did a student coaching call, the student told me, hey, you can actually take control of my screen and then move your mouse around and do work for me on my computer. Because normally I like to get on a Zoom call and then we can screen share so I can show them exactly what I like to do, and then they can take notes, and I actually record that call, so then I send it to them on Google Drive. After we finish the call, they can rewatch, and this comes after they finish my entire Amazon FBA course, which is called Amazon Seller Pro, and that's also going to be linked down below. I highly recommend you guys take a look at my Instagram to just see what I'm doing on a day-to-day basis, posting my stories. I'm going on a little fishing trip after this. I was just camping last weekend, and I'm just fully free right now because of the passive income generated from Amazon, and then pretty much the course as well. I do have to do a lot more work on the course side of things in YouTube, but after, let's say you would finish my course, we'd get on a one-on-one call, I'd screen record with you, and now actually a student from last night showed me that I can actually control the mouse on their computer screen. So I can actually show them exactly what buttons to press. I can go type letters to their suppliers or do anything in their Amazon Seller Central account, which I'm going to show you right here about my advertising when I get into how much I've actually spent on ads. But everything is fully laid out to you: how to set up your business, how to find the products, how to contact your suppliers, how to set up your product listing, and then it goes into marketing and strategies and getting your first sales and stuff like that. So that whole course really answers every question that you would ever want to start selling on Amazon. One thing I do want to stress to you guys is I revamped kind of the page here on the pricing, and I made my $9.97 offer. It's going to come with the personal mentorship for 3 months, and this is going to include 2 of those free coaching calls where I can screen share and basically do work for you to help you find your product that you can get for 1/4 of the price that you're going to sell it for in the US. And there's a free profit calculator that shows you exactly the profits you'll make after Amazon fees. So this business model, selling on Amazon, is just straightforward, without a doubt, the most data-driven, no guessing game type of income model I've ever seen. So I love it, and this is kind of the big push to kind of increase my course price here really soon, because I'm getting an influx of a lot of people. Because normally the $4.97 offer had 2 months of mentorship, but now I'm saying you guys have the student Facebook group, and I'm still going to give you a 45-minute or 1-hour call once you finish, which you're going to be able to rewatch that call, and it's one-on-one with me. But all the info's in the course. You'll have the student group and stuff like that. But if you want to actually message me personally now, it's going to have to be the more expensive offer, just because I wake up and I have like 20 texts sometimes in the morning. It's a little crazy. So that's kind of the whole gist of my course profit, and all the students I'm getting just absolutely love the course without a doubt, and really love me as a mentor, and I'm really excited that I can actually be there for you guys, unlike so many of the other courses out on the market where people will just treat you like another number, cash you out, and then never talk to you again. I'm writing like paragraphs to people and really getting them a good product. I even have good product ideas that I'll give to people once they finish the course, just so they can get a head start on this and get their feet wet selling on Amazon. And you can start for about $500 to $1,000 for your first product order. I mean, what other business can you set up for like $2,000 total with the mentorship, the coaching, and your first product and your Amazon account? I don't know too many businesses as prestigious and legitimate as Amazon that you can start for that. Like I mentioned, that tool Helium 10 that shows you the profit numbers, this is stuff that I have in my miscellaneous column here. These are when I'm going to link to other tools and things like that. Anytime you guys buy a tool from my link, it helps support the channel, and that amounted up to $1,600 in the month of April just on passive income from people signing up to those different tools. And thank you so much for signing up to those tools. It really helps me out, and I get so inspired to see people using these tools and starting their own Amazon FBA business. So all of my total profit is factored in after my refunds, after my advertising spend, after my Amazon FBA fees, and maybe if someone buys my course, there's little fees associated with that. All the profit here includes all the fees that I've taken out of my overall revenue numbers. So this is straight profit, and I like to be extra conservative. And when I have refunds, I put them here. Luckily, I only had 3 refunds, which amounted to $133. That's all I had in refunds. Meanwhile, I made $9,600 in profit here on Amazon, so that was insane. I never get course refunds because, again, like, my mentorship is just off the charts. The course is just really well done. I have a diploma on my wall back here. I studied 5 years at college for broadcast news journalism and even spent a year abroad in Spain. So I really made the course as clear and concise as possible for you guys, so I never get refunds on that. I don't even spend money on advertising for the course because I like to be as organic and real as possible. But I do spend a little money on Amazon ads, and you can see it amounted to $40, and that's all I spent here in the month of April. So you can see 40 bucks I spent, and I made $1,676. So I only put 2% of my ad spend towards the amount of revenue I generated, which is just without a doubt amazing. Like, spend 40, get 1,700 back. That's just insane. And the total profit, again, was my second highest I've ever made. The most amount I've ever made was $18,334. So I was just about $200 off from beating my all-time record, which I set back in February of 2019, which shows right down here, $18,334. And again, just every day is like 500, 1,000, 900, 800, just insane. And if I go look back to April again, it's just, you know, my worst day here looked to be like $150. That was the worst day I had in the entire month. The second worst was 192. Every other day here is over 200, over 300. And then on average, I mean, it's around $500 a day I've calculated. I mean, some of the days was as high as $1,678, $1,500, $1,600 again down here, $800. So this is just unbelievable to be able to make this kind of money from home. And again, you can see the course profit makes less than half of my overall income. Most of the income comes from the Amazon business itself. And please stay subscribed to this channel because I'm dropping new content on the brand new products I'm ordering. I just ordered 3 new products and I cannot believe this. I cannot wait to get these into Amazon and share with you guys the journey, because you can see product number 1 did like nothing for me. I didn't really have inventory in with that, and I'm working on actually getting it reinstated. Amazon had some problems with it, seeing it was a medical device, so that was kind of an issue. Product number 2 was just killing it. Product 3 and 4 were doing mediocre. I want to get these to at least $2,000 or $3,000 a month, and if I have 5 products making me, you know, $100 a day at least, that's $500 a day, already $15,000 a month in profit. So it really can add up and compound the more products you get in there. So I really hope you guys like this video, just having me give you a raw breakdown of the exact money I make. I wanted to give you the real transparency look at the inside workings of my business, and I just love this Google Sheet that I come in and just kind of create. It formulates everything based on equations that I put in here, so it adds up all the sums and totals. And if you want me to make another video on how I set up my Google Sheet, please drop a thumbs up, and just drop a thumbs up if you're ready to make 2020 the big year that you plan to make it. Even though everything's going against you guys, you got to sail right through that and hit it to the end. I really want you guys to get inspired and tag along with this journey, because the amount of money you can make in such a short period of time when you're dealing with internet money is just astounding, and it's going to put any 9-to-5 to shame pretty quickly. I know you guys might have great 9-to-5s out there, but honestly, when you can make money 24/7, it's always something you want to have in the background, because you never know when the next pandemic is going to hit or something like that. So thanks again, and we will see you in the next video. Peace out.